Alright guys, we're out at the park today with the SYMA X8C. Now if you remember a couple videos back, you might have seen that I did a recon on this particular quadcopter, and it looks a little different now. I did some upgrades to it. I don't want to say upgrades, but I actually used some parts I had from my X8HC that's now on a hanger with a bad receiver board. So what we're going to be doing today is getting this thing up in the air. I'm going to be rolling some video in of recording today. We're not going to be using the stock camera. We're rather going to be using this camera that I purchased on Amazon.com. It's made by TechBean, probably not made by them, but it's the TechBean labeled action camera, 4K capable, and the gimbal as well is available on Amazon. I'll see if I can find a link for you, but we'll go ahead and get this in the air. I'll roll some video in now, and we'll see you guys a little later. Well, all right, guys, now you see why SYMA makes one of the top-rated toy-grade full manual quadcopters in the industry. This is still a favorite of mine. I've got several quadcopters, probably close to 25, maybe 30 by now at the time of this posting, and this is still one of my go-tos as far as just absolute fun flying. Now, I had that thing up there probably about a good 90 to 100 meters up, and I had full control over it. One of the reasons for that is the modification that I did to the transmitter, and I do have a video on how I did that from A to Z. It's kind of long, and I tend to talk a little bit longer than I'd like to, but I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check that out. But doing that modification really increased the range on this quad. That and the fact that it's just got a lot of power. Even for these brush motors in here, these big can brush motors, this thing's got some juice. No, it's not going to be, it's not going to fly like a Bugs 3. You're not going to be able to sport fly this thing necessarily, but still you're going to have a lot of fun with something like this. Highly recommend, if you guys don't already have a SYMA X8C in your arsenal, pick one up. They're about 50-60 bucks right now on Amazon, and I'll throw a link in the description for that as well if you guys want to check them out. Today was really kind of doing some video recording with this camera setup that I have here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this off of here real quick so you guys can see exactly what I was using today. Set the quad off to the side. So this is a Tech Bean 4K camera. Now there's plenty of cameras out on the market from the Chinese under different names. This just happens to have a little Tech Bean screen printing on it. It's not a true 4K camera, unfortunately, guys. It's supposedly 4K at like 15 or 20 frames per second. It's not. It's far from 4K. It does shoot a decent 1080. The color, the white balance is kind of off a little bit in some spots, but I think I forget what I paid for this. It was under $50, probably about $35 or $40. Good addition. I shoot some of my video with this as well, so some of the intros to some of my other videos were shot with another camera similar to this. So this is basically my setup. But I got this gimbal on Amazon as well, and if I can find a link for that, I'll go ahead and put that in the description as well. So what I've done with this to kind of dampen some of it is not only use this gimbal that has the actual rubber vibration dampeners in it, but I've also went ahead and used some foam that I have. I save a lot of packaging. This is actually air conditioner mounting foam, really thin stuff, and it's got a sticky back, 3M stick back on it. So I actually went ahead on all the sides here, and I put that in to kind of snug this in place, and it stops it from clanking around and vibrating inside this frame right here. But these gimbals like this vibration damping gimbal can be found on Amazon, pretty much anywhere online, and I think I paid right around 10 bucks for something like this. Real simple to load, real simple to use. Now I had to modify it, so I actually kind of crudely cut a hole in the top so I could access my my power button here to start my video recording. But this just fits in like so. Snug it in there, get her up in there, and close that, and it's kind of a little latch, snap shut. Slide it underneath your quadcopter. It fits perfectly underneath the SYMA X8C because the tracking is basically the same size, and this will fit a multitude of quadcopters, your Bugs 3s, and many others that use kind of a slide-on camera setup on there. But this is a really cool little idea. If you guys are looking to do some better video recording, the cameras that come with this quadcopter, quite honestly, guys, are kind of crap. They're not that great. It's nice to be able to control your video from the actual button on the transmitter, and I have mine labeled so you have your photo and your video keys right there. Nice to be able to control it from there, but I will sacrifice that functionality for better video. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that button, and make sure you hit that bell as well, guys, that you're getting all my video content going forward. Thanks a lot for watching. God bless the Republic.